Is this what you want? Huh? Is this what you want?
This is a certified hood classic.
Bye-bye.
Just arrived, baby. You tuned into the live. It's the 7-3 Vibes. It's your boy, Quality Quan, a.k.a. J Smooth, the smoothest guy in the room. And then, of course, I got the man, the legend, and then, of course, the muscle, the gold, the guy that gets you in the room, Joey J. And then my man, live from the office, Turn Up Poppy, Mr. Worldwide, Manny Fresh. You smart, you loyal.
I thought that was really him behind you for a second.
It's a major key.
It's like you have like a mole on your forehead.
Yeah, no. The background doesn't help.
There you go. Just gotta stand that one spot there. Just don't.
Oh yeah, by the way, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the Vibers.
It's a weird voice right there.
Vibers.
Yeah.
We're not sponsored yet, but
Yeah, matter of fact, yeah. But yo, first of all, I'm back. Good to be back with the Brodies.
nobody's happy about it.
I know, man, but that's what makes me happy.
I think these just for you, Joe.
Yes.
I was gonna say, you like wardrobe changes and shit back there with the background.
Just for Joe.
Is that a hammer?
Just for the hate.
That's a, what is? Yeah, what is that saying? A key?
Major key.
Oh, he's wilding with a Gucci purse in hand.
Is that a bucket?
That's a bucket. That's like a
bucket.
Water.
It's a bucket.
He's got chunklets
He's watering
on.
the fields for everybody.
So last week's intro was far better than today's.
Way more energy. Way more energy. I wonder why. It's like performance enhancing drugs, right? Like that's how much. I guess you not being here is our performance enhancing drugs.
Yeah,
I
we
should
were
say.
on one. You know.
I put one up in the air for you. I'm like, please let them not fail me.
Let them not embarrass themselves.
Me or them.
It didn't help. It didn't help that G blew his load like 4 seconds into it.
Oh, I was done, man. I was done.
And then we were lost.
Yeah.
All right.
You managed to reel things back in, but you know we're here for
tried,
another
man.
one, people.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Every day, baby.
But yo, let's get to the vibes. Let's get to the music. It's a big one today. I'm real excited about this one. The
You want to go right into it, huh?
This is a certified hood classic.
15-year anniversary, graduation versus Curtis. Big moment for music. What's the name? Came out September 11th. Great moment for music. So
Big moment.
yeah. It basically the day. It's a little crazy, but you know, big moment for hip hop. It wasn't gonna happen at first, but then it was like, you know what? Def Jam was like, we ain't changing our day. We don't give a fuck who Mr. 2 Cents is.
That's probably what they said too in the back office.
And Fifth was like, nigga, I'm number one. Let's do it. So it was a good lineup. They did the whole versus thing. They was in 106 Apart, fucking Rolling Stones magazine.
Yeah, it was everywhere.
It was
Big moment.
It was a spectacle for hip
It
hop.
really was.
It really was. Yeah.
So let's start off with Graduation first. Let's
sure?
get that going. I'm with that third album, third time's a charm. Mr. West.
Yeah.
How, Sway?
Talk
Yeah,
about
it's
it.
not really third time's a charm. Like usually third time's a charm is like, okay, they fucked up
Finally.
the first 2 times.
Finally
yeah,
got one.
Oh, you didn't think he did? Oh.
No.
He is coming to defend this guy. He is defending his
There's
guy.
a reason why it did
Wrong
so
about
well.
that.
We'll get into that. Yeah, we'll get into that.
This is a force of a fucking album, bro.
Honestly.
One of my made him proud right there.
He's
This is
blushing.
a force of an album, bro. This dude right here, I gotta say, I want to say it's my number one, bro.
Really?
From him, I want to say that. At that time, these songs were so huge, bro, and I still have a lot of these like.
On the
I
playlist?
still listen. You know me, man. I'm like old school at heart. We were once called the Averex jacket of podcasts.
Say that. But you know what? Yeah, this is my favorite Ye album. So.
Yeah.
It's damn near a classic.
It is a classic.
I'm gonna call it a
is
classic.
This guy just does not want to give this
Matter
guy.
of fact,
I know, yeah. It
Matter
is
of
classic.
fact, I'm not gonna call it a classic till later.
It's
Not gonna call it a classic till later, but he came out third album strong. I mean, from top to bottom, honestly. When you started, you got Good Morning. I mean, it's so relatable because around this time I was graduating actually high school.
Yeah, this was
You know
you're
what I'm
coming
saying?
of age as
So
a lady.
I'm kind of tuned in, and it was more, light, easy, none of that brash and harsh shit that we always got to deal with. Good Morning was just dope. It's a nice start, and Champion.
Yeah.
It's fucking, the name speaks for itself.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then the biggest hit on there, I think, one of the biggest hits, Stronger.
It was the biggest hit. Yeah.
Stronger was, it performed like crazy on the charts.
Yeah.
And then you got The Good Life. I mean,
Bro.
you know what my favorite part is on the song, you know what I mean? 50 told you to go ahead and switch your style up.
And if they hate, then let them hate.
Watch the
And,
money power.
Yeah, let's just watch it.
Yes, sir. But Can't Tell Me Nothing.
It's probably the hardest verse on the album, huh?
Can't Tell Me Nothing. One of my favorite songs on the joint. Actually, featuring Young Jeezy.
He's got the same, and then the remix that Jeezy was on there too, yeah.
Hard. Can't tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing. Wait till I get my money right. I'm gonna switch. You know how to cut a record. Talk about it. And then Barry Bonds.
Yeah, man.
Here's another
Just
hit.
knock that one on out. Yeah.
Just damn.
It was like, are they gonna stop? Or like, are the hits gonna stop coming?
Yeah. Wayne killed this verse.
Oh, absolutely.
Wayne killed it. This one he was like on the come up.
This is
This is Wayne.
Yeah, this is heavy. This is heavy hitter Wayne. He's in his zone. You know, he's got his pace going. If this is a marathon, that motherfucker about to start. You know, he about to start lapping people, bro.
This is like 1001 feature for Wayne.
Yeah, you might be right.
This
about
when he
that.
was wilding outside. And then we got Drunken Hot Girls. We got my nigga Mos
Gotta
on
be
there.
honest, man. That's where the
That's
I
a
was
skipper for you?
I was waiting for a skipper, and that's it for me.
It's not. It's a cool song. It's not a great song. It's not a great song.
What are
Yeah.
we in the fucking Renaissance?
Yeah.
Come on, I gotta be honest, man.
Yeah, it's not a great song.
That's a good album cut.
It's an okay album cut.
Oh, so Fluffer, you would cut that?
Yeah.
You would cut that off the fucking.
Yeah.
I can't believe
Dunkin'
I
Hot Girls.
can't believe I gonna do that the most.
That's how fuck you sound. Yeah, I was
That
like,
was hilarious.
Yeah, but it's not compared to the rest of the
The
album.
rest of
though.
the album's too good.
Yeah.
All right,
That's the
The Dunkin' girl is mom. That's what that is for me. That's what that one is for me.
still
That's
a good
what-
song, but
That's what it is.
that's
for me,
my
yeah.
skippable one. Yeah.
Flashing lights.
Oh, amazing.
No, this just goes right back to. I think
Flashing
that's
Lights?
number 2 on the album when we talk
For
about top
me,
songs.
Yeah, probably for me.
Just
might be.
for
A performance or
just
personal?
top song. I'm just gonna say
Great
top songs, bro.
Yeah.
If I gotta call it overall, it's obviously Stronger and then Flashing Lights for me.
I like.
Listening to Hot 97 radio play, it's like that.
It was
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
It
the
did
second
perform
one.
very well.
It's the second hit on there.
I like. Come on, man. Primo. Come on. Everything I Am. I think the beat was hard.
Everything I Am is that meant a lot to me when that song came out. Like, go ahead, finish yours.
Primo know how to cut a record.
Yeah. You
Then we
got it.
got the glory. You know how to cut a record. The glory. Oh, the Senate phone. I like that one.
That's another one for me.
Yeah, it's a weird.
Y'all don't like the glory?
I mean, just gonna get the melody you were trying to sing right there, but
Yeah.
I think I did it better than Kanye.
Might have, honestly. It's just not one of my favorite.
I like the
Kanye's.
glory. But... Yeah, keep going. Keep going.
Homecoming is dope.
Homecoming.
Big Brother was like, all right, this is good. There's a lot of drama
My
in it.
big brother is big. Honestly, it's one of those I do like, though.
I like
It's
those.
comical, but
Yeah.
I don't like Good Night.
Well, Good Night's a bonus track technically.
That should have just not been.
That's
on
it.
the album.
I actually, I mean, I like it better than because technically Big Brother is like the ending of the album,
Yeah.
and then Good Night's like the bonus track in like other countries. That was like the ending of the album. Kind of weird. But as a ending, Good Night sounds better than Big Brother. Because Big Brother, I kind of don't. It's okay. It's cool. It's a nice track, but I don't think it should be on. It's compared to the other tracks on this album, it just doesn't sound.
Good Night's trash.
It's a good ending.
I feel
Though.
like
It's more of an ending.
It meant so much to him.
Yeah.
He couldn't like that's my like.
I think
Kanye is the
it
kind of
should've
guy
been a
like it's
Lucy.
ending like that.
Yeah.
Like boom, let me
not
show
stopping.
Biggs.
Yeah.
It should have been a Lucy. I think like you know how Kendrick does now with he'll have the heart. Maybe just have that like, hey, it's for Hov. I feel like Hov is listening. Like, okay, it's a little awkward to listen to this a little bit.
Is he dissing me?
Yeah, he's like, he sounds a little bit too infatuated with me
this is
at
weird.
times. But yeah, keep going. Yeah.
Okay, so but yeah, that was pretty much the end of my list. So, he knocked it out the park. I didn't think I liked this. First of all, I was rooting against this nigga. I was not wanting him
At
to
the
win.
time, yeah.
At the time, yeah. I like.
We can't
Kanye.
tell.
I like Kanye West. He was sparking up. He was on the, I like late registration. The first album was cool.
College Dropout.
College Dropout was cool for me.
Classic. Right off the bat.
Late
right
registration was better for me. And then that's when he had the singles and shit. He used to dress like real fly and whatnot, like that. And then it was like a dope hip hop moment when T.I. had like a concert in fucking Madison Square Garden. And then you got Jay-Z.
Yeah.
You got Kanye West.
Classic hip hop moment.
And then 50 tried to mess up the moment. Come on. But he make it like a bigger moment.
Yeah.
And then you got Diddy jumping on stage. You got T.I. on it. You got 5 heavy hitters.
Yeah, heavy hitters.
That ran the fucking show around that time period.
So I think this album it put a stamp on the end of that era of gangster rap. This was really it. This was it. This is changing of the guards. We're saying that. It's over, man. And we'll move on to the last album of the gangster era right here. We'll talk about that, my opinion on that. But yeah, this is the backpack rapper at his finest. Honestly. This lane that he created for these dudes, it's theirs. You know what I'm saying? Like this is really, it's just dope, man. It's just dope. This is an album where I'm only skipping 2 songs. Like, it's classic for me, bro. You know, a lot of these tracks meant a lot to me, and a lot of them still get a lot of radio play, or at least in my house. You know what I'm saying? I love Kanye, bro. This is the reason why. This is the Kanye I miss. Honestly.
This is the Kanye I miss.
This is the Kanye I miss.
As well, yeah.
OG, you're in the office right now.
I think
Yeah, I didn't want to, because of the lag between us, I didn't want to cut anybody off. But for me, honestly, I don't skip a song on this album.
It's a nice, easy listen to this album.
it is.
It's
Yeah,
54
like,
minutes, but you can just throw this on and you're good to go.
And you wouldn't even realize, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for me, honestly, Stronger is my shit. I literally, before football games, I used to listen to it all the time. Champion, Good Morning just puts you in that mood. Like, when you hear that Good Morning, like, ooh, you're just ready to vibe. You know, this is going to be a good one. So, I mean, for me, I don't think I really don't skip a track on this one. Like, I get the whole Drunk Girls. It is kind of a little goofy, off the beat type shit, but I mean, Mos Def is my guy, so I give him a shot.
Talk about it, man.
It's not a bad song, like you said. It's not.
It's just, compared to the rest of the
kind of
album.
out of place.
I feel like it's a comic relief. It's like,
but there's enough comic relief on
It should have definitely been a single. It should have definitely been a single outside of.
Like
If anything, that should have
Lucy or
been like the
something.
bonus throwaway.
Yeah.
I can't believe this shit.
I mean, it's a good song. No one's
a good
saying it's
song,
not.
yeah.
Yeah, it's just compare it to Stronger.
I'm about to pull a Manny right now, yo.
Uh-oh.
Drunken Hot Girls, guys. Leave a comment.
That's right. That's right.
Do you, is it a yay or a fucking nay? Holla at your boy, 973 Vipers.
Once it comes on, that's it for me, man. I'm like, oh, shit. Now the beat is good.
It's a fun song.
yeah.
It's a fun track. It's just not compared to the rest of the songs.
It's an Eminem song to me.
I mean, but Kanye has made these songs before. Where
it's a
it's
joke,
a funny.
it's a parody,
He's had those other tracks on his albums before, where he had the funny songs and shit like that. So it wasn't like out of place in that regard. It just compared to the rest of them. That's all it was for me.
Okay, I got that.
Yeah, that's the way I look at it.
This would have been a 10-track fucking album if it was up to you, Joe.
Nah, not saying that.
And it still would have been a classic.
Yeah, it's just like 12. Yeah. 11.
I was gonna say 11. If you want to be honest. But no, those 11 are fucking heat.
Yeah.
That's heat, bro. It's hard to have 11 really good songs on your album too.
Yeah. He does it quite often.
Jesus, I knew that was coming.
No, you don't, though. It's
Just crashes that.
after 808. This is when
Come
it's
on now. You talk so much good stuff about Life of Pablo, though. You talk so much.
I love Life of Pablo.
That's
facts.
after 808.
808. I like a decent album.
I'm saying
808.
that's after 808, though. You
I
said.
know.
Yeah.
So, no.
Fight.
And then there's
Life of
Jesus as
Pablo,
well. too.
Life of
Jesus
Pablo.
has-
Yes.
Well, let's talk about the topic on hand, though. The topic at hand, though.
Let's still. Are we switching up?
No,
No,
I'm saying-
we still gotta finish.
Good.
We ain't give no ratings yet.
He's just
Anything
ready
else
to
you
get
wanna
the
talk
fuck
about, man?
out of there. He said,
You guys know what I'm here for.
Are you doing your review, Manny, or anything else? You want?
what you got?
Honestly,
I
overall,
haven't fucking said what I was saying, Manny.
Oh, my bad.
You asked him as if you were giving him the floor.
No,
Yeah.
he was about to do the rating though. He was about to do the rating. Yeah. Were you about?
You're right.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
It's the bell. The bell fucked everybody up. They're like, I just want to fight now, man.
Girls. Easy.
So let's start with the cover.
Ooh.
Let's start with the cover.
Yeah, that's a hard
One of the
Can
best.
we get the
We're
cover
doing
up?
this one. We're probably doing the other one.
Yeah, one of the best album. Yeah. One of the best album artworks I think of all time.
God,
I won't say all
Hip-hop.
that.
Come on,
two
come
hands on this guy.
Come on. It's iconic.
grinding
It
the
is
pepper on this
iconic.
It's a story
Honestly,
behind that art cover too.
Honestly,
Yes.
bro, this dude,
Beautiful
this,
fucking cover.
This fucking wave
Yeah,
that he
can't see it
created
'cause
with
of
this
the
teddy
back.
bear and the school theme and everything, bro, that was just fucking genius.
They
bro.
had an artist from fucking
Genius, bro.
Yeah, Takashi Murakami. I think that's how it's
You
pronounced.
know his
Well,
fucking
damn,
name.
Joe.
Yeah.
You know
He also
exactly
did
what.
the Kids See
I
Ghosts
think that's how
cover
you
and
pronounce
everything
it.
like
right?
that, Yeah.
Fuck out of here.
Yeah, so just right off the bat, and it fits the theme of the album as well
absolutely
too.
does.
As far as my favorite albums on this is not my favorite Kanye album because I think the things that we mentioned, there are some tracks on here that probably I'm like, all right, it's not as strong as the rest of them.
Okay.
But the really good songs are just really good.
They're really good.
Yeah, like the Good Morning, the Champions, and then Stronger.
So, whole
Stronger.
anthem.
It's massive.
football
Massive
game,
because you had the Sun or Shades as well too. So remember, everyone had the shades on. This album right here for Kanye, I think it haunts him because he wants this success all the time now. Ever since this came out, he has wanted this.
high.
He liked that mainstream success while still having a little bit of critical acclaim. So I think this kind of fucked him up a little bit.
I think this is the last album people gave him a pass.
This was
on him being him.
This was because this was 2007, so it's way. This is right before that internet big boom, where like social media, and MySpace, before people can really see the real Kanye.
The real
kind of-
him.
Yeah.
Because he was popping around this time.
Yeah, he was. He was running the
fly.
game.
This was
bro.
his most mainstream album, I would say. Stronger, with the sample and everything, it was a great pop song,
Right.
but it was at the end like the big mainstream pop song.
Right.
So I think he really liked that. Really, really enjoyed that. So I think that still haunts him to this day. I Wonder, one of my favorite Kanye songs of all time.
Yeah,
It's a
it's
great
beautiful.
song.
Beautiful fucking
It's
song.
beautiful.
Good Life, great track. That's when T-Pain was also killing
Got
the
the
track.
got the hook master on there.
Yes,
Hook's big guy.
that video was fucking great.
Yeah.
That was the other thing about these videos. Great videos.
Yeah, it was.
Stronger video. Come
Production,
on.
everything about
Yes.
the videos.
Come
Yeah.
on.
Well,
The
this is when
Akira
people
influence.
actually cared about
Yeah,
videos too, and
yeah,
you got
yeah.
big
Right.
time
This is
names
your last period.
to actually,
Yeah.
like it was just all the videos that came out for this album, and I want to say even like 2006 and 2005 were probably some of the best videos.
That's
Like,
when videos
because
were
that's when everybody cared,
Mm-hmm.
but then the internet started blowing up, like Joe
Like,
said.
yeah, exactly.
And
Yeah.
it's like
You
would
cared
watch it every
less.
now and then on YouTube.
You cared less to sit in front of
Certain
106
artists
Park.
were still putting in the word quality.
yeah,
there was.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Quality
Even
videos.
today, there's still motherfuckers.
Because
Yeah,
that's
they're
when
still doing it. Yeah.
106 in Park.
Exactly.
And
Yeah.
fucking
You want
I
to be
couldn't
one
wait to
on
get
106 in Park. Yeah.
Couldn't
MTV,
wait.
what is it? TRL?
TRL,
Yeah.
yeah.
TRO was a sham.
Can't tell me nothing. That was the street track.
Love
it was
that
great.
street track. Love
Great song. He had it both. He had the one for regular radio, then he had the one for hip hop radio. Accomplished it. Goal accomplished. Way to go, Kanye. Flashing lights.
Yeah, it's huge.
The production on that.
It's
Beautiful,
huge.
beautiful fucking song. Yeah, Everything I Am I like a lot. I always feel like Common probably gets upset by that because he mentions that whole Common passed on this beat, made it to a jam. I feel like he just like a little dig right there. Homecoming, great song. Chris Martin kills it. So there was an original version with John Legend off of like one of Kanye's like first mixtapes called Home. The beat's different and everything like that. So they reworked it for this album. Sounds much better. Yeah, great fucking album. At this point, it's like, whoa, 3 out of 3. This was the album that really got me to be a Kanye fan.
Right.
Because at this, this 7th grade, so this is
Tell,
when you
look at
start.
the fucking
Listen, it's like I said, it's not my
chub.
favorite.
the chub, you get it.
Not my favorite, but this is when I'm like, oh, okay, this guy's doing something different from everybody else, kind of
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, yeah, absolutely.
He
The
was
game's officially changed.
Out of
at
the
that
box.
point.
I think all four of us like one of our favorite Kanye West albums.
Oh, we love
Yeah.
this. Yeah, there's a lot of great songs on here, man.
Manny, am I speaking wrong to you? I'm speaking out of turn for you. Or
No, absolutely. I agree. This is probably my favorite Kanye album. Period.
Yeah.
And back to
It
the
makes
art.
me want to go down memory lane now. Like, what would you say? I hate to like cut it off, but what would you say his best album would
For
be?
me, I always say My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Wow, that's a good one too, man.
That's because that one there's no misses on that one. That's why.
All right,
Such
now
a
we have
muse.
different
Yeah,
we
opinions.
have to
There's no
review
different.
that one.
We're gonna
I mean,
review
that's
that
that's
eventually.
looked at as like one of the best albums.
It's looked at, but we gotta.
For you guys, yeah, for you guys. I think casual Kanye fans, you know this.
You guys.
Yeah, no, this does you guys better because you know it's.
rather.
Yeah. But I mean, yeah, My Beautiful Dark. That's like a perfect record. That's a perfect record. Perfect record.
I don't know about that. I don't know, Shake.
We gotta revisit that.
We're gonna
gotta
go
see.
back down memory lane on that one too.
But back to
eventually.
the artwork though. The artwork. He said so. It was like a I read it somewhere. And what Kanye West like did, like he had like a album listening party at like a movie theater, and then like he had these books, and it'll tell the story of the art, and then he'll go play to each track, like a hint of the track. They're not gonna give you the full track. And it was a full story about the artwork, and I was like, wow, that's amazing. Because what's the dude name again? The artist's name?
I think it's Takashi Murakami.
6ix9ine?
I might be. I hope I'm not butchering that. But keep going.
But yeah, so the artwork was pretty much amazing. Something different. Nobody else is doing that.
Yeah.
It's new. It was the changing of the guards forever.
I mean, it was in so many ways, man. In so many ways, man. This is the birth of, I'm sure,
Takashi
not the birth, but the Lupes of the world. Like, this is an album that they point back to and be like, you know, like you.
Well, it was
You know what I'm
because
saying?
I mean it was already starting to happen.
With those first two, of course.
Yeah. And then, but like even just the music in general, because Soulja Boy, he came out like, I mean, obviously Soulja Boy's not like the Kanye's or the 50 Cent, but he definitely wasn't more 50 Cent kind of thing. So it just showed there was the internet rap was starting to kick in right there.
What they call it back then, ringtone rap.
Yeah, exactly.
Ringtone.
So it
Really
was
good. That's
hip hop
exactly
was
what it
changing
was.
a lot right there. I think Crank That probably came out like a month after that and shit like that. And just
Took over the world.
Yeah, exactly. So like internet rap and ringtone rap that started kicking off and everything. So it was a
Big thing.
big thing.
Big change. A lot of shit was going different. Then the South had came in
Heavy.
hitters.
That was the year. 07, 08, 09. That was the beginning.
I think because they damn near fully almost took over.
Because
the
T.I. and
game.
them was already out. Yeah, they was already, like, they was gaining momentum. You know what I'm saying? T.I. Jeezy. Oh, yeah. I was in Atlanta at the time.
And don't forget Wayne. So the South kind of
Yeah,
took over.
he had
after
already,
around that time. So like around 08, Kanye West was still doing his thing, but like the South was,
That's
it's all
when they-
South
yeah,
now.
yeah.
The transition.
Transition was there.
So ratings, fellas. Let's
give it a 9.
give it a 9.
Yeah.
He is just fucking being so modest.
He didn't
man.
even
He's trying.
no
He's
hesitation.
trying.
nothing.
Nah,
Just give it a 9.
It's a 9.
Give it a 9.
9. Why, man? You gotta go deeper than that because I expected higher from you.
Why? No, I said it. I mean, there are 2 tracks that I would just.
Okay, that's all right. All
A little hard to please, ain't you?
But it's still classic though. It's still classic.
I think so.
Yeah, still classic.
Manny?
Definitely not giving it a 9 right out the door. Honestly, I mean it's high though. I'm in the 8.5, 8. I mean it's just not like for me. There's not a bad track on here. So 8.5.
Okay, that's good. That is good. I gotta say like 8.8. I can't go 9. I like it, but I feel like he's got bigger songs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We know he does.
Yeah, right.
So just because of that, I gotta say like 8.8, 8.9. I just can't give it.
Yeah, I mean it's still ridiculously high.
That's very high.
Yeah.
I love the album, bro. It's just those skippables.
It's the skip
Because of the skippables.
Like I said, this is
and they're not good skippables at all.
They're just
to me, in my
okay,
opinion,
yeah,
man.
it's okay.
In my opinion, bro. You know.
I think I'm gonna give it. I think I give it 8.7 for obvious reasons.
He's like,
For obvious reasons. I'm gonna give it. I love this album, but for obvious reasons, we already know that.
Obvious,
The fucking elephant in the room. Come on now. But yeah. Check it out, man. Classic album, man. Check it out. Streaming services, man. 15-year anniversary.
Yeah.
Well,
Great album.
now let's get to the real talk.
Let's get to the real talk, man. We now rocking with the Lives, B. And the next album, the one that Ye was competing with, Curtis.
Talking about third. This was his third also, right?
This was his third album.
That's why this was perfect. It was a perfect setup.
Perfect setup, man.
Perfect setup.
They played the marketing off real
this is
well.
great.
Real
This
well,
is
man.
great.
Very entertaining shit. Very
Absolutely.
entertaining shit. So, start off with my buddy Curtis.
Yeah, buddy.
So in the transition of making this album, he was going through some shit with his record label.
Break that shit
Let's
down.
make the excuses.
The distractions.
Yeah.
Let's be easy.
Now they begin.
Let's be easy. So, first of all, I had a few issues with the record label.
This nigga got a thesis.
This is his third album. Not a bad album at all. I think it's a dope album, honestly. He named this album Curtis because he had a run-in with Cameron. They had a beef. And they had a whole argument on the Hot 97 radio show. Curtis! And he did the diss, Curtis! He was like, oh, thanks. You my good PR now. It's Curtis now. It's a nice chess move on my man Fifth. And so, yeah, let's get into the records. He know how to cut a record. Talk about it. And then, all right, so the intro, I forgot what movie it was from. But come on, man, you gotta be a big man. And so he was like, basically, he was buying straps. And he was like outside, and then I thought that was dope. And then we get set off with number 2, My Gun Go Off. It's a good transition for me. I like it. The gun go off. You hear me? Don't start nothing. It won't be nothing. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it. And then Man Down. Let's go to Man Down. Man Down, the censored version, that wasn't necessary. Could have left that out of that album, son. So, well, I'm like, why is it censored?
I was very confused by that. I had to go back. I was like, did I click on the wrong link? What do I do?
Isn't it parental advisory on that?
It was
album?
very confused. I don't get it. Maybe there's a story there.
Maybe
it's gotta be. It's gotta be though.
So the record label, I'm telling you guys, it happened.
That's right. So, hardball, huh? That's what they're playing over there.
Some things are just a no-no.
Yeah. I mean, it's a decent record, but it wasn't necessary for the censor. I still kill with oh shit. Akon. Love that record. Dope record. That's a good workout record for me. And then of course the hit off the album, the number 1 hit, I Get Money. Money is got. Sample off of my boy Milk D. It was a huge song. You know how many people sample Milk D's song, Top Billing? Yo, Milk D eating in these streets. Mary J. Blige, 50. A lot of people like
heavy. Yeah,
I mean
it's New York. It's New York as fuck. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good sample. That's like, yo, honestly, if you're a rapper and you get you a decent song and that shit just keep getting remade, you made it.
You'll be all right, man. Yeah, at least you got a check on the way. You know it's coming.
All day. All day. Come and go. It came and it went.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
thank
saying?
you for that.
That was decent. You know, and then Ayo Technology, another hit off the record. Yeah. Justin Timberlake. Matter of fact, that's what I like about this album. He was going into a different zone. Like, I feel like he was trying new things. Because you got, he never really worked outside of the label. And then he was reaching out to other people. So Ayo Technology was a good one for me. Shout out to Justin Timberlake and Timberland. That was dope. The beat was hard. Follow My Lead. This was supposed to work. This was supposed to work. This was supposed to be the track for the ladies. And then
they didn't follow him.
They didn't follow his league, yo. The label dropped the ball on this one.
It's gotta be them. It's gotta be their fault.
Moving up for
fucking
sure.
label.
I like this record. This was a good joint for me. Straight to the Bank. This was good. This is Straight to the Bank and Amusement Park.
They're just good.
They just good.
Yeah.
It was the one when I first heard it, I'm like, damn, son, that's what. I hope you ain't blow your load. This is it. I hope you still in the kitchen cooking, cause this is not it.
That pie ain't quite done.
Yeah. Like Amusement Park, but it sounds too much like fucking Candy Shop and Magic still. So it was good.
I was wondering how honest you were gonna be about this.
It was good, but it was just not the record that we needed. I Get Money and Ayo Technology was like, should have been maybe the starters.
Yeah.
Should have been the starters, and maybe like Amusement Park, maybe he should have cut Amusement Park, or I don't know.
Redid it another, think about it a little bit more.
Have a chick on there, so.
Yes, man. Yeah, that's exactly what it's missing.
Should have called Ken, but this nigga beef on everybody. So
all the fucking time, man.
So, Fully Loaded Clip, the Street single, stupid hard. He went hard, and of course, you know what he do to get the fans buzzing. He mentioned a lot of names on there. No dissing, but it was a good record. I like that record. Peep Show, not the greatest. Eminem and 50 Cent joint, but I liked it. I liked the back and forth they did on there. Peep Show was cool for me. Fire Could Have Stayed Home.
That is a horrible song.
What?
Fire, yeah.
Yeah,
I hate it. I'll wait for my review. I hoped you said that because I put that on. I was like, what is this?
I like that one part. Take these bricks and break them down. If you want, I like that part.
What is Nicole Scherzinger doing? It was
His son was trying to work out of the box.
It was
Trying to work with different people, see what he's going to do. All of me.
You like that?
This is not shaping out well there, guy.
All of me was just okay for me.
Yeah.
It's just okay. Curtis 187, one of the joints. I like that. Touch the Sky.
Yeah.
Not my favorite, but it's
not
cool.
the best Touch the Sky song, that's for sure.
Watch your mouth. I give your man a lot of props. You don't have to do that to me right now. And then, of course, I think the bonus track, I Get Money, Forbes, 1, 2, 3. This was hard. This was great. Jay-Z featuring, it's 50 featuring Diddy and Jay-Z. You know, the Giants playing in New York, 2 biggest artists out in New York. Dopest. That shit was dope for me. That was a moment. I was hoping that they was going to do the video. Jay-Z is not doing no videos for nobody. So that wasn't happening. So, Forbes 1, 2, 3, hard. Now, all right. All right, assholes. Okay. So, his third album wasn't his best album.
Okay.
It's definitely not better than The Massacre or Get Rich or Die Trying. I think it was a quality work. It's great work. Some records should have been cut, and some Lucy should have been put on this that was out. But, you know, I think all around, solid album, though. Solid album. I like when he got creative and tried different things. That's what you got to do.
Okay, all right.
That's what you got. It's the unit all day, every day. Curtis!
I'll go next on this one. Starting with the cover.
Start off with the cover. I like it. Though.
I actually
It's a
like the
solid
cover.
cover.
I think this might be his best cover.
Solid cover.
Besides the very Get Rich or Die Trying, but I think it helps that's just such a classic.
Yeah.
That it helps it. I think this one just when I looked, I'm like, oh, this about to be a mature 50 Cent record.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't like the font. The font's horrible. Looks like he got that off PowerPoint. But besides that, you take off the font, really solid cover. We'll start with that.
Thank you.
I don't really see this whole creative like getting out of his box. Yeah, for a couple tracks maybe that you're seeing. I think that was like my one of my complaints about this album. It just felt like a lot of the songs on there. I didn't like the Massacre one.
I thought it was cool.
It's a little.
With the drawing on there.
Well, that wasn't for us.
Yeah, that's what
That's for the ladies.
I thought the drawing was dope.
Yeah, it's for the ladies.
Where was I? So I think, there's a lot of tracks on this record where he had made them before on other albums and better versions of them to me. That's what I was feeling a lot.
Let him out, son.
Yeah, I mean, I'll Still Kill. It is a good.
That's fire.
Let's start with that. Like, it's a good track. I think it's overhated because people were like, "This is not the best Akon song."
Right.
You know, you got Akon. Akon at this point, he was kind of like killing it.
It was that guy.
Yeah,
Hook
so
King, not Hook King.
so it wasn't his best, but I think it gets a little overhated a little bit. I Get Money. That is a classic.
Come on. Yeah.
That is a classic. One of 50's best songs. That still comes on today, and
You
it
still,
gets me pumped.
it's still
gets me pumped.
still a good vibe.
It gets me pumped. So at this point, I was a 50 Cent fan just because, it was 50 Cent.
Right.
But this is where I was becoming the Kanye fan as well too.
Changing of the cards.
I feel bad though because Kanye didn't have to do that to him. He didn't have to do that to him. I wonder if 50 heard the album before.
He did.
You ain't got the
He heard
answer.
He
heard that, though.
He still.
He told him with the records like, yo, this one, do that one.
And
He can't tell me nothing.
And he's still. I mean, I don't think he heard the whole album though.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
Yeah.
But go ahead, finish your thesis, and I'm gonna give
AO
you.
Technology. Justin Timberlake does his thing on that track.
Yeah.
That
I
was
feel
a
the
fun.
heat
That was a fun. That was a fun song. That's
from all the way over here.
That's when Timberland and Timberlake they were doing their thing.
There was fire.
Justin Timberland.
Yeah, exactly. They formed together. 50 was okay on that track. I'll say that.
I wouldn't say that.
He was okay on
performed
that.
very well on that
Timberlake definitely carried it. I think on that a little bit more.
Okay.
But yeah, there were, Straight to the Bank, that's a fun track.
Right.
Yeah, that's a fun track. But yeah, there's, to me on this album, it just wasn't as good as the first two, and it wasn't too much growth, I think. That's what the problem with this album was for me.
You don't see the growth in it?
No, it sounded like the same stuff
It wasn't the same stuff. That's why he had all them features on there.
It was. Come on, just Justin Timberlake and fucking Robin Thicke and Nicole Scherzinger. That's it.
Son, he got
Akon.
Akon? When did he work with Akon?
Mary
You don't
J.
think,
Blige.
but like,
Mary
how
J.
is that like
Blige?
really stepping out though?
Mary
How is
J.
Akon
Blige.
stepping out?
Son, did he never work with Akon? He
But
never worked with
I'm
no-
saying like, how's it stepping out of the comfort
mean,
zone a little bit?
I mean, honestly, that was the smartest thing for him to do because Akon was running the world.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So why
Akon
not?
was hot at the time, so
Why
kind
not
of
have him?
gotta have him.
You're dumb not to have him, honestly.
Yeah.
And it is a good song to have him on.
Yeah.
Maybe it helped him get 3 more spins.
I just don't think it was enough, maturity going into this whole thing. It just sounded too much like the other ones without it being better than the other ones.
I don't know, but if it sounded like the other ones, it would have been what it should have been.
That's a good point you
No.
made, though. He's
No,
making a good point.
I'm saying they just weren't as like they were
yeah.
not as good versions of those songs.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
It's similar,
For me,
just not.
Yeah.
So around that time, he had the only 3 albums. This by far is the worst album out of those 3. Yeah. Well, not out of all his collection, but
Those
Oh,
three.
those-
out of
those
those
three.
3,
Those
for
three,
sure,
yeah.
for sure. Because 2 of them classics, you can't beat that.
One of them is classic.
One of them is
yeah.
100%
The
a
Mask
classic.
is a classic. Honestly, if he didn't share his
I'm
records
sure
with his
we'll
artists,
listen to it at some
if
point.
he didn't share his
fans.
records with his artists, that shit would have been like undeniably a classic.
But talking about Curtis though,
Yeah,
talk
we'll get
about
there. We'll get
Talk
there.
about it.
yeah, it's just okay. It's not as bad as I remember it. I think because at that time I was like, no, Kanye is the best. I'm gonna.
Yeah. It was like a fuck this.
of course.
Yeah, yeah.
You
You
chose
pick
your
sides.
side.
You chose your side.
Yeah,
You had to
chose
choose
your
your
side.
side.
Yeah.
But
You
yeah,
chose the winning side, did you?
I did.
Oh, I was just asking.
There's,
Oh, he definitely did.
I was just asking. I
I got something for y'all. That's just when I'm finished. Man.
So that should that's.
That's me. That's yeah.
Would you want to go, Manny, or you want me to go?
You
you.
can go.
All right, so let's start here. We can all agree this is his 3rd album. That's the one thing we agree on here.
Yeah,
Okay, this is the 3rd album. He's obviously the most old rapper in the game. Soulja Boy did do. I mean, these motherfuckers all owe him money. You know what I mean?
Right,
Everyone owes him something. It's respect. It's money. It's something.
Right.
That right there, him doing that, is just brought him back to the forefront. I'm just talking about him as who he
I know
is.
this,
You know what I'm saying? That shit right there was dope. Very smart.
Right.
You know, so his longevity. This is part of the shit, man.
about to tear this man down, aren't
This
you?
is part of the shit, man.
But don't forget,
He's trying
around
to
that
build
time
him up
frame-
just a little
Around
bit.
that time frame, he was the guy.
Yo, nah.
That's why I was smart
His
to go
heat
against
was
him.
Heavy,
He was
bro.
number 1.
Man, I mean, why not? Why not go at the king? Who the fuck wants these other guys?
Right.
Like, if we gonna go at each other, nobody wants to see, Kanye and Soulja. Nobody wants to see 50 and Rotimi fucking really arguing and shit. But real talk, like, so, you already said it. I'm glad you said it. This is not as revolutionary as Get Rich or Die Trying. This album isn't as hard as Massacre was. Massacre was really like, it was some strong songs on there. So this was like a mid of both of those albums, but not good as either one of those albums, honestly. There's some really good songs on here, bro. Like, okay, I'm just gonna go with the one. If you do not hear me say a song, then we know why. It's just not a good song
You
to
gonna go
me.
with your favorites, huh?
I'm gonna just go with my favorites and tell you what I feel about these songs. My gun go off is the Tough Guy song on the album.
Hard body.
The beat matches his verses here. I think when it comes to production and his verses, this is that song that showcases it. It's not my favorite song on the album, but it showcases the full body of work that he put together. I Still Kill, that's my favorite song on the album. I'm not gonna lie, that is. Even
Over,
though
I Get Money.
yes, man. I when it comes to radio play and overuse, I get tired of shit. It's a dope ass song, but nah, I need something that I don't want to be like everybody and playing the same shit all the time.
Mr.
Right?
Hipster over here.
I Get Money is such a you cannot deny that shit.
Yeah.
Like honestly, you can't deny it. It's fucking amazing. Bro.
George doesn't get his coffee from Starbucks.
That was a deeper joke than people get. All right, AO Technology. Good song. Really good song. It's such a disappointment to have those 3 people on a track and not get. I wanted so much more out of that.
I feel like that did well in the
That
charts.
did very well on
Just
the
not
chart.
for me. That should have been the song on the track, bro.
Right.
He's got Tim on the beat, and he's got JT on the vocals, bro. JT was running shit at the time too.
Yeah.
Like honestly, so this should be your comparable song to Kanye.
They're not miracle workers.
Who turned shit to shit out here? Nobody, right?
I thought. I mean, I thought that was pretty big. You wanted it to be like stronger level.
I wanted it to be like a classic song. Yeah.
It's a great record.
It's a good record.
It's a great record. He know how to cut a record.
Right there. All right, follow my lead. Robin Thicke. I feel like that's a better song than Ayo Technology.
Really?
I like
Robin.
I like Robin on there better than I like JT on the previous one.
Wow.
I like Robin, man.
Interesting.
Yeah,
I love Robin. That was a great album he put out around that time.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Straight to the bank. I really do like the song. It's an obvious Havoc beat. It sounds like something that they would rap on, that he would bring the 50, like they would all just come together. That beat is just dope as fuck. I love it. It's a throwback 50 joint too. It's like a throwback to his beginning, like when he was hungry as hell. So I like the beat. I liked his verses on there. I think 50 thrives on these kinds of songs, those kinds of beats. But to piggyback, it's low hanging fruit. It's it's repetitive as fuck, son. You can find that same song and beat on every one of his albums, bro. 50's found a lane, and he took advantage of that shit on all of his big albums. All of them sound alike, bro.
Right.
But you can't deny that these are hit songs that he drops. So, you know, it is what it is. Why not? If it's working, you know what I'm saying? What the fuck? Let's take advantage of that shit. Amusement Park, I like it, but it's not it. Fully Loaded is the same. And All of Me, I feel the same way about all three of those songs. They're good, but they're just not it. And I feel like All of Me, Mary made that song. Like, I could have did, honestly. I would have rather had Lloyd Banks on that track with her. I think he would have did better. Like, honestly. Curtis 187 is dope as fuck for me. That's gonna stay in the playlist. That's a hard ass song, bro.
I mean, Greasy, baby.
Yeah, I Get Money remix. I could have did without it. I feel like he would just come on.
It's a bonus track though.
It's a bullshit. It's come on, bro. Come on, bro. You done already gave me the song. Now what are you, Diddy now? Oh, you are Diddy.
This is the remix.
Oh, he show you the way, so you gonna put him on your shit, huh? And then you gonna reach and try to get the man Jigga. He's like, how the fuck can I get more people to listen to this? It's not working. I need a bonus track. There we go.
The Giants play in New York. Forbes. 1, 2, 3. Dog. It's a good setup.
Okay, so it's not a bad setup, but this
was 1, 2, 3 in Forbes.
They were, my guy. But overall, good album. I feel like he just stayed. He didn't go outside the box right here, bro. I think he tried to not be those first two albums, but then not go too far outside of his comfort zone. Because this album sounds a lot like a lot of his other albums, just to me personally. So I got to give him credit for the winning formula, though. Because this dude wouldn't be what he is today without these steps that he's made, the jokes. He's just everything. This nigga body of work is, you can't help but respect this man, bro.
Incredible.
Like, even the jokes we say, bro, I'm a fan, man.
Right.
Who doesn't love chaos? He's walking chaos, bro, with a smile on it, nigga.
He loves it. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's dope, man. It's like it's comical as hell. But I can't consider him a rap god, but this dude get all the respect from me as a rapper. Right. You know, he's right under legend tier as a rapper. Businessman, this motherfucker got it, bro.
Tycoon,
He right up there with one. Yeah, Tycoon is the best. Yes, that was perfect, bro. Yeah. Tycoons are what you think of, like strong motherfuckers that don't like, rapper turned businessman. That's him.
I think, he was. He's that guy. First of all, he's number one. He was number one around. He was the go-to hip hop guy. Yeah, the go-to hip hop guy. He
destroyed the God's career. He destroyed Ja Rule's career. He was the God at that time, bro. He was the T-Pain of hooks and on everything. Pop songs, and you like cut him off at the head. It was hard to watch, man.
It took a god to take down a god.
That was good. That's how he makes friends. How he stays friends.
Anywho, but now Fifth. Damn, what I want to say. Fifth didn't get a lot of trophies that he would deserve to win. So he just
wonder why.
He made them.
It was a short, like it was a big splash, but then it was just a small, like it was a short splash. That's what I think.
Yeah. It wasn't as dude.
Yeah.
What
It was a big when it happened. Then it was like it just was so quick.
His content is very harsh. That's what I think. It's very harsh reality.
It
it's
is,
like
yeah, it is.
He's writing a diary
Gangsta
about
rap.
the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Honestly, because the shit he raps about, I saw it around that time. I saw it. You might get into some situations. You might experience some of that shit. So I get it. That's why I fuck with Fifth so heavy. And then like, so he made people pay attention to the album sales. All this platinum and double diamond and shit like that. He made people pay attention. That was his thing. He kind of like reversed that shit. Uno reverse. Well, fuck them awards.
Yeah.
Check how much I'm selling.
I get money.
Yeah, I did your whole career.
I get money.
My one album. Yeah. So that's how shit like that go. Manny!
He said, let me put a disclaimer on everything you just said right now.
That G just said.
Oh, you just go.
He's right.
Sorry.
He's wrong.
This is exactly.
Sleeping, huh?
Yeah, that reaction is exactly what this album did for me.
He was waiting for that bit all
That's
day.
why he said, I'll go last.
That's why his ass at home.
So-
I would have jumped on your ass when you was in here.
Now, disclaimer: I am a 50 fan. I fuck with Fifth, my guy. This album ain't it, Chief. I'm sorry. You have me personally. You have 3 decent songs that I'll hear again. You know, they're on the playlist, but when they come on, I don't necessarily listen to them.
Yeah.
I got no problem hitting the skip. You know, my gun go off, like it. I get money, of course, but you know, after the radio plays and constantly, it's like, straight to the bank. After that, you can take this album and you can burn it
Go
at
to
the
the
stake.
trash.
Because I just, you know, I understand that your guy's smooth and you're probably clenching your fist over there.
What is it?
But,
Arthur? Looking like Arthur and shit?
Yeah. It just wasn't it, man. I mean, you want to. It wasn't going outside of his box. It was doing enough so that people would want to hear it.
I would have put you in a
I'm
thing.
gonna add these guys.
I like that. I like that though.
Nah, keep
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna bring Timberland. I'm gonna bring Akon. He's fucking on fire right now. He
I felt like he was checking boxes.
Yeah, it's just like
Part of it.
you just wasted time bringing these guys into the studio.
It was not fair to go against Kanye at this point.
Did we know? I'm so sorry. I didn't mention Peep Show for a reason. But go ahead, keep going. You talking about people he brought on. Go ahead.
Yeah. So it was just like, you know, like Joe said, you're checking the boxes. You know, yes, you definitely writing for the hood, which I got those parts, but it's just like it was miss. Like if it was hit and miss, it's miss. Like I already heard this your 2 other albums.
Three.
You know, you're a fucking multi-millionaire at this point. Like, yeah, still talk about the street, but give me a little bit more substance than that. You got more time on your hands, Chief.
Does he though?
I mean, he did.
Well,
I mean,
did
he
he?
fucking
Did he though?
he was making juice and
Vitamin
tank
water.
tops
Vitamin
and
water.
fucking
Sneakers.
Yeah, he was
The tanks were still
biting
out? Yeah.
Nike sneakers. Like, come on,
It was.
it's
He's
just.
doing a lot.
And then you
You know,
got
you're
the
building
artists
now.
you doing.
Don't get me wrong. Building an empire.
Who said?
He was building an empire, which is cool.
That sounds
But
like
if you're
having a
going,
town.
if you're trying to go back to, I got to put back something out. I got to get the streets. I got to put something back out there. And then you do this, it's like,
Okay. You finished? Are you done?
Yeah, I mean, listen. I just gotta tell you my point there, young brother. I understand that's your guy, but the facts are facts, baby.
Your opinion is your opinion, my brother. And I can't hate on your opinion. Your taste in music, you know what I'm saying? But you know, I can't hate on your opinion, my brother. That's your opinion, and I'm not. You still my guy. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I mean.
Absolutely.
But he said that's not a line in the sand.
Yeah, you kind of named off a lot of things while he would be too busy, but whatever. By the way, $400 million for that Coca-Cola deal. I just want you to know that.
But we talking about the album.
But I'm just saying, you said he was busy, so you said he wasn't busy. So
We're
I'm just
talking
saying he
about
was
the
busy.
album.
I'm just saying he had. I mean, his first week, his first artist, all 5 of them, platinum.
Talking about
Yeah,
the
yo,
album,
gold. But
baby.
yeah, you know what I'm saying. Anyway, fuck it. Let's do it. All right. Niggas, all right. So, all right. First week sales 700,000.
A little less than that.
No, it was 700.
It was
plus.
He cleared
It was
7?
Let me see the
That's-
numbers.
that's less
Pull
than
up the numbers.
700.
Google facts.
All right.
He said
then
I did.
Joey's Gems.
Joey's now tuned in to Joey's Gems. And then Ye did 900,000.
957.
Woo! Def Jam bought a lot of those records. Just
Oh,
a
shit.
disclaimer. Def Jam bought a lot of those records. When you going against the guy.
691,000 for Curtis.
They fucking lying. It was 700,000, B.
And then graduation,
He
957.
said I bought 900,000 myself.
Exactly.
So first of all,
Still in debt to this.
a lot of this shit. Now we can break it down. Fucking Def Jam bought a lot of those records.
But it-
and then you
has
said
that been confirmed?
No,
yes.
No.
And then we gonna
That's
do
fucking-
this. How you going?
Jay confirmed.
It's hard to go against Kanye West. It's hard to go against 50, nigga. He's the #1 guy around that time. What did you talk about?
I'm saying, like, as far as the albums go, like,
Not that week.
There was no, there was no going against this album, like, with what Curtis was against graduation. I think that was like,
There's just no comparison, bro.
Yeah, it was
two different
it was
albums,
bad.
two different artists.
Yeah.
You're
Well,
gonna
one
get
was-
two different
yeah.
things, but
Yeah.
one's just better. That's where he was going.
Kanye was the album guy. Kanye was the album guy. He would
Yeah.
put a little bit more towards the critical acclaim, while 50 would get the sales, like you said.
Yeah.
And then this was Kanye's like getting into the sales more, like he had started getting
It
into
looked like he did that first
Yeah,
week.
because with Gold Digger and shit like that
Yeah,
off
exactly.
registration, that's when he really started getting that mainstream success. And you get graduation, does it with Stronger, that shit just goes from there.
First of all, great week for hip hop.
Yeah,
Both
it really
Absolutely,
was.
man.
Good
Seriously.
music.
I was
yeah.
like, this
Great
was
year.
the first time since like 1990 that 2 albums debuted with like over 500,000 like first week or something like that.
Both
Some
number
crazy
ones.
numbers.
Yeah.
They both weren't number one.
Can't be 2 ones.
It was one.
Usually 1 and
Can
2.
we get it? Can we clarify
It goes
for the
that way.
fans who was #1?
50's always #1. But around that time, Ye won because Def Jam bought a lot of albums.
I've never been a part of
The
another.
fact- you
More
should've been a lawyer,
disclaimers on this episode
Def
than
Jam
anything
bought
else.
300,000 copies. That's what I was just assure you. Because they was going against a fucking tsunami, baby.
Ooh.
It's the unit. First of all, but hands off the Ye. One of my favorite Ye
Hands
albums.
off the Ye.
Hands off the Ye. One of my least around that time period. One of my least favorite Fifth albums.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
don't sleep. Fifth had
There's some great
albums.
songs on here.
Let's-
Some good songs on
Let's do the album. Nigga got hits. The G Unit album counts for me. Anyway, fuck that. Anyway,
We're talking about
Defending
Curtis.
that man. He's
Anyway,
defending that man.
first of all, let's rate the shit.
We are
alright?
talking
All right,
about
let's get that
Curtis.
shit over with. As he said, let's rate this motherfucker.
I would give it a 6.
Whoa! You're
disrespect.
fucking with him now. You don't really believe that.
After I just gave, you think I'm gonna give it a 7 or an 8 after that?
Oh, that might have been the lowest rating you've given this fucking.
No,
on the
I've given
show.
it low. DJ Khaled, I give like a 4 or a 3.
We got to start keeping records and stuff. We need a list of our ratings.
You know
Only
how to
we
cut
had
a record.
fans to do that.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna ask them to do that. I don't want to be
Oh,
disappointed.
because we don't. They would.
God damn it, Joe.
The myth, the man, the legend.
He's not even touching.
I like Fifth, man.
That's
I gave him
not-
an 8.3.
8.3.
It's a good
Don't
album.
hate,
man.
nigga. What? It's a good album. It's not a bad album.
8.3.
Good album, man. I
Is
like
it
the
a
songs
bad?
that I
It's
like.
not a bad album.
I like
It's
the
not
songs
an
that I like.
8.3 though.
I like
we
the
just
songs that I like.
8.3.
because here's the thing. Here's the thing about your 8.3 score.
Don't shit on my.
I know we're driving back in his car. I know
That,
we're
I was
driving
just
back
I
in
was
his
just about to ask.
I'll
who
call us
did
an
you
Uber.
guys
Don't
ride
worry
with?
about it. I'll call us an
We'll
Uber.
drive these motherfuckers off this cliff.
Because you spoke way more highly of other albums on this podcast, and you gave them like 0.2 more or 0.2
I gave
less.
this album a lot of love, though. I gave this album some real truth. Hey, who are you most honest with? People you love, right?
Oh, you
Talk about
bullshit.
Give me a round of applause for that, man.
Honest, man. Gotta be honest, man. This wasn't great, man, but it wasn't horrible.
So it was
Great.
trash.
You know why I give it
It's-
an 8.3? Because he knocked out those low-hanging fruit. Why do you think he sold so many albums?
This shit
At
did
the end of the
very
day,
well
he was
in
50,
sales.
at the end of the day, he was going to be 50
Because
Cent.
he's-
Yeah.
At the end of the
Yeah.
day, yes. But then these songs are not terrible. I Get Money is one of his best songs. Like
Yeah,
top
yeah, for
two?
sure. It's top two best
top
ones.
two
Your birthday and I
song,
get money. Yeah.
Period. Yeah, bro. I Still Kill. I really fucking like that song.
There are 16 other tracks there, and it's an 8.3.
I know.
There's
8.3.
three,
The
maybe
potential
4
does it
good
for me.
tracks.
You get graduation 8.8,
guys, man.
and you spoke way better than that. Either way, you're entitled. You're entitled. Let's hear this.
No. Let's go to Manny. I know he's gonna give it a fucking 2. Go ahead, Manny.
He really missed you on vacation. That's what it looks like.
Yeah, that's what it was. Solion Curtis.
Just the
That
records, man.
album,
Just
Curtis.
Just the records, man.
5.5, 5.8.
Damn.
Okay.
There's 3 good songs.
In your opinion, my brother. That's your opinion.
Okay.
You just cut down most of them yourself.
I
Said,
ain't
and
I
this
said I was
is
gonna
your
be honest.
guy.
I said I was gonna be honest. It's not my favorite 50
So
albums,
there's,
son.
so there's 3. So we're talking about this album. We're not talking about 50
Just
and
this
the
one.
body of work. We're talking about this album.
Right.
This
I feel
album.
like 8.3 is decent. The production in here is good. He got me sitting here like did
That's
I
a
go too
high, bro. That's
I
a
feel like that's
high.
alright. It's not a
bro.
bad album. It's
That's
not a
high.
terrible
Because we're
album.
getting that to like
I'll put some icing on the cake. A 9. You know? It's a fucking 9. How about that, man? And then
Bro,
I
it's a
forgot
5. It's a 5.6.
I kind of like the fucking Dr. Dre record. I kind of shitted on Come and Go, but the Dr. Dre, bring him in, kick him out, bring him in, kick him out. I like Dr. Dre, but I mean, if
We
he,
should stop because you're making me go lower now. Please.
You shouldn't have gone so high.
so high.
I had to go 9 for
I
obvious
like some of
reasons,
the
but
songs.
honestly, my honest opinion, it's a solid 8.
I
8.5.
would probably say 8 if I
Oh, now he wants to change
8.5.
it.
8.5. 8
is decent.
Honestly-
8.5 and 8 is a big difference, bro.
But look, let me tell you something.
Christ.
You have fucking Ike money on you.
yeah, it's a great
That's
fucking
one.
song.
That's the
AO
one hit.
Technology.
That's the
That's
one
one.
classic. AO Technology is a flop for me.
It's not a
It's not
flop.
a full flop though.
It's not a flop.
And that's why I still.
It's not.
It's a miss.
Yeah.
It's a miss.
It's good.
It's a
not
miss
a
grand
flop. It's
slam.
either hit or miss.
You know what? It's a double.
It's
It's a
number.
double. He should have
It's a
hit a
hit or
grand
miss.
slam.
It's a hit or
He should have
miss.
hit a grand slam.
He
bro.
didn't hit a grand. Son,
It's a double.
Here goes the bases loaded. I get money. AO Technology.
He doesn't know baseball.
Fucking straight to the bank. Because
Straight to the bank is okay.
The
It's
street
not.
record,
It's not a basis load.
fully loaded clip for me. I like Curtis 187, but I like fully loaded clip. It was low hanging fruit for fully loaded clip because he got the name dropping. But that's what we want for 5th. I like shit like that.
no, I
So,
didn't
but
even add that to
he
my
didn't
list.
go. It wasn't a grand slam because he missed one record. Like
This one.
just one record. A couple cuts should have been made. A couple eliminations. could have
Just
been made.
fire alone brings it down 5 points.
All right, so if you gotta make a cut, right? If you gotta make a cut, there's 18 songs,
Right.
and you make a cut, you're cutting like 14 songs.
I don't think Jaquan's cutting 14
I'm
songs.
damn sure
Jaquan's
not cutting 14
I'm
songs.
gonna probably cut about 7 or 8.
Still gets
Still
an 8,
high,
5.3.
7, 8, and you're giving him an 8 point whatever.
Those are some good songs.
8.3.
I like the remix, and it's my nigga. Of course, I'm gonna give him
Remix is the worst.
I
high.
think you should include the remix though.
That's not even.
All right,
Yeah,
so
it
it's
shouldn't
not
even
even
be on
included,
there.
right? All right,
It shouldn't
bet.
even
So,
be
but
on there.
yeah, man.
So 17 songs.
I get rid of all. I
A
get rid
solid
of.
10 songs, and we would have had a good album.
I would have
Really
got
good
fire.
album.
I would have got rid of. I would have got rid of fire. I would have got rid of touch the sky. I would have got rid of fire, touch the sky. Man down for obvious reasons. That shit
Touch
could
the
have got
Sky is
going.
another one you just fucked off with me.
And then
Fucking track.
all of me maybe. All of me is decent, but yeah, I would have got rid of those.
Mary was perfect for that shit.
That would have been different. That should have been on a different record, different album.
yeah.
Something like that.
Should have gave it some more. Yeah, don't release this yet. Let's rework this. Moving on up. Fuck off.
Kanye put that pressure on. September 11th.
It
He's like,
sounds like it all. Huh?
I gotta do it.
Touch the Sky sounds like it.
You know what he should have did? Honestly,
Thief.
push it out to September 29th.
Ah, that's right.
Whatever, man.
A fucking the 2nd of Nebuary. How's about
Yeah.
that one?
I mean, you got 3, 4 good songs. And I'm a 50 guy, bro. I
not a 50 guy.
still listen to some of his old mixtapes, but bro, when you ace is an ace, and
What
spade is a
this?
spade.
Girls
This wasn't
Gone
it.
Wild. Who
I
the
do
fuck put a
wonder how
censored
well.
song on this kind of album.
I do wonder how well both these albums would have done sales wise if they didn't have
That beef.
That
Public
think they would have
display.
done it.
It wouldn't have did what it
Public
did.
PR.
I think both of them needed it.
Yeah.
I just want to wrap it up.
I mean, that was fucking smart. Yeah. Let's get on out of here. One thing we just gotta say real quick. R.I.P. PNB Rock. We just wanted to show love, to him, the family. Yeah. We talked about it last show. I wasn't even sure, and sad to say, it is the worst news that we thought it could be when in that situation. So bless him, his family, everyone.
Yeah. And also, keeping up with the news, prayers go out to everybody affected from the earthquake in China. Was it 6.8? And prayers go out to everybody in Puerto Rico with that hurricane and everything going on out there, and apparently now DR. So, prayers up, everybody, man.
Hurricane
we love
season,
you guys all,
man.
man.
I was just in DR.
Hurricane season, bro.
Yeah.
But hey, man, thanks for vibing.
We love you guys, man.
Thanks for rocking out. Yo, holla at your boy next week, 973 Vibes. Yeah.
Is this what you want? Huh? Is this what you want?
This is a certified hood classic.